everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day. Today, I want to talk about taking offense and internalizing things and pushing them away. Because I feel like everything is to be learned from. There's a lot in life that we can learn from. And if we start taking offense to things and pushing them away because we don't like what it said, we can't learn. We can't take the needed pieces of information out of the whole to learn from. Just because it offends us, so what? You ain't gonna beat me up. No, I'm just kidding, but so what if it offends you? Everything ain't gonna come off smoothly. That's called being triggered. Being triggered is not a bad thing. Every time you're triggered, that's an opportunity to learn about yourself. Why do you think it's triggering you? Nothing should bring that kind of response out of you. Nothing. I don't care if people bring up my deepest, darkest secret and whatever. Okay, I did it. I was a stripper. I went to jail. I smoked weed for 7 years, which ain't really nothing to feel no type of way about. But so what? That's who I was. Nobody's perfect. I'm not finna go beating myself up because people want to give me their opinion on what the fuck I did with my motherfucking life. And you shouldn't care about other people's opinion on what the fuck you doing in your motherfucking life. And if you decide to choose to change and go down a different path or not, so what? Let's learn to stop taking offense and internalizing things and taking it personal and getting in our feelings about stuff. Okay, that wasn't the most favorable thing to say, but I feel like all things should be said. Everything don't got to be said, like purposely saying things to attack a certain group or, attack a certain kind of person, people. Some things could be left unsaid, like calling somebody baby ugly. You ain't have to say that. My daughter telling some lady that her belly was fat and her legs was skinny, she didn't have to say that. But hey, she also could have triggered that lady to go, on the diet and exercise. But that ain't some stuff is not for us to speak on, and some stuff is for us to speak on. That's why I come to social media to talk about a lot of stuff, because I'm not pinpointing no individual person, and I'm not excluding myself from the issue. I've played a part, and everybody's played their part, and I just take accountability. What Michael Jackson say, the man in the mirror. I'm looking to change my ways. I ain't trying to change, I ain't trying to change nobody. I am trying to plant seeds for change, though. That is my mission. I am becoming a community leader, and I feel it's necessary to make a lot of these things a topic of discussion. So something I say may trigger you and make you feel some type of way, but so what? You ain't gonna beat me up. Sit on it. Let it marinate. Pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose what lessons you're willing to take on and embody change in with. This is life. This life, you're going to learn a lot of things. You're going to unlearn a lot of things. And you're not always going to be right, and that's okay. But just know, you're not in it alone. I have these moments too. So regardless of the fact, it's a good time. You don't want to be 50 years old still thinking and behaving the same way you are now. That's a problem. But that's just something to marinate on. Y'all have a nice day.